I'm sorry, Gemini, we have the messages already. Hi, hello, and welcome to it's the Galactic Consularship report brought to you by Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I'll be your oracle today. I was sent to liberate the findings for the transit for the solar ingress into Leo. For Gemini rising and North Node, if you do not know your rising, start with your North Node. Everything else becomes a lot less accurate. Look at whatever you want, of course, but start with your North Node and or your rising sign, please, and thank you. Everything else is going to make sense from there. Okay, so we have the energies already. I will put oracle cards. If I feel called, I will. Like we have all the energy. So I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm being yanked around by the universe. It's really annoying. It's just too much forced obedience right away. It's very disorienting. It's very disorienting because I don't know what's going on. I don't have the things I need to feel. Faith is great when you can trust your intuition, and sometimes you need to have a certain baseline of bearings or, you know, process or, so I, and we're just going flying off the seat of the pants here. I will pull oracles. Normally I like to shuffle a little bit on camera. Okay, so we're a little bit prickly. That's just what's going on, Gemini. And if we're not prickly, we're discerning. There's love at the gate. Okay, so it can be that there's a unique bond. Now, this person may be a friend because there's a double two here, not a double ace. So it's not a new partnership, it's a new friendship or something of that nature. But this is telling me that both us and a friend want the same thing, but we're going about it in different ways. So it's creating some conflict. If the conflict is hidden, something that we tried to go after or tried to put forward was repelled back to us. Harmony. Somebody might be a little bit afraid of keeping the situation the same or not rocking the boat or making waves. Listen, if you want something bigger, brighter, better than what you have right now, make those waves, burn it down to the ground, build something new. If you don't like what you got, that's what it is. Now, I say that also keeping in mind, don't you ever act without gratitude. Don't you ever act without hopefulness as well. But you do need to walk out on faith sometimes. So this is positive, even though it doesn't seem like it, because we have the Imperatore here, the Emperor, duh. And I was getting that with Gemini before, a little bit of sextile energy, but it was Leo slash Gemini, and now I'm getting Aries slash Gemini. So we're a little bit disappointed, us, Five of Cups, Cinque de Copa. Okay, so there might be some disappointment or something like that. Because if the other party would have left us behind because they wanted love, and so they had to detach because we were a little bit prickly. Gemini, Queen of Swords. So we weren't opening up of our heart, or we needed to have boundaries or something of that nature. We might have even needed to go on the attack, not the defensive, but like, violently, ruthlessly, tactically, swiftly, aggressively, something of that nature. And there was some intermediation here with the Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, but it was because there was this connection, Five of Wands, Emperor. So we're the ones acting a little bit stupid because we got two fives. So that's basic bottom. It can be that something was stripped, depleted. It also can be that something's kind of going raw under decay, or that we just lost, or we were acting like a loser, maybe a little bit lame. And there's love here on the table. Love must be love on the brain. I'm hearing that. So, the love itself is working itself out. So it's kind of got some spiritual ascent here. Actually, it's a spiritual blessing. I was thinking that, and then the confirmation came. So we have a pair of eights. Hold on. What is it, baby? Diga? I'm sorry. My cat is exceptionally needy and temperamental, and not in a bad way. She's my child, so of course we're the same. I know where she get it from, but um, whenever I change her food or introduce new toys or change where her bed goes, she's a little bit needy, and so that's what's going on. Pardon me. Um, so the path is towards love and or open heart or the Holy Grail. Undakopa, Ace of Cups, La Stella. It's hope, faith, optimism, bigger, brighter, and better, spirit, karma, life, path, destiny is leading towards the opening of the heart. And I'm hearing the song, Don't You Remind Me of Someone. So we might know this person in a past lifetime because we feel the door's been closed. They might feel like the door's been closed. Don't you remind me of someone? Don't you remind me? Well, I'm feeling very soothed, but I have rage. So what's going on? Let's read this down because Mama confused. Okay. All right. We're feeling heartbroken, but we did have to kind of draw a line in the sand with this Queen of Swords, and we did need to retreat into ourselves. Queen of Swords, la mittia. Regina di Spade, la mittia. Cinque de Copa. That's Five of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Hermit. That means we had to retreat into ourselves. And somebody here is feeling love, and that's what the situation is supposed to evolve into. But we were a little bit beta, a little bit lame, a little bit loser for a moment because somebody came towards us offering Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. And they were in our path, but maybe we self-betrayed. We could have lost okay. So we left somebody that we find sexy, King of Wands. We find this hoe sexy, period. This person sexy. And we're going towards preparing to whatever. Now, I'm detecting the energy of community gossip. However, I don't actually see it here. So okay, because we're leaving behind somebody saying, hey, I want to go on a path towards you. I want to work on whatever connection we have here. And they had to leave the situation, or they were like, listen, I'm catching feelings, like, let's get some traction here, or I'm gonna have to leave this behind. I don't want to detach without hollering at you, let me shoot my shot. Something of that nature. And we did something off. We have a double five, so that means lame, loser, something of that nature. It can't mean that things are depleting, that they're breaking down. It can't be the preamble to chaos. And it's another two, so it's all this friendly stuff. But I see somebody here might have like a big job or some policy, procedure, protocol they need to follow, and it's us. With the Queen of Swords, she's in a position of absolute authority, even if it's just her own spiritual authority. So I'm detecting that we had to say no, or we decided to say no, but there's some deception here, manipulation even. And I remember I was saying community, so 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, we could either be trying to protect the community, trying to protect ourselves in community, or somebody in the community said something to us that prompted us to say no to something, and we're hurting because of it. We're hurting because of this no. Il Vegeta, the magician, la forza, the strength. And so we have l'imperatore e la imperatrice. So we have the emperor and the empress. And it's the 10 of Wands. So we're both feeling something. We're carrying a flame for the other person. And everything that we're feeling here is mutual because we have the 2 of Cups out in the first line. So it's anchored into the third dimension. Hi, baby. What's going on? I'm going to need a moment. I'll be right back. I love my baby girl, yo, but she's a handful. She's exotic, though. It's to be expected. She's a quarter bobcat. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Emperor. There's the 2 of Cups here and the Ace of Cups. Somebody offered love. I feel it was the other party, Gemini. And we wanted to stand on business. Strength card, the Hermit. So I do feel, and I don't detect, I mean, I'm detecting, I'm feeling, I'm getting the energy, but I don't have all the confirmation that I need. Somebody in the community might have lied to us or planted a seed in our ear, something of that nature, where it made us kind of bristle and stand a stance where we kind of held our position and we didn't soften or yield to this incoming offer. But the situation is that it's working itself out. And I do feel that we're immune to magic as well, because I do feel like somebody tried to do an energetic manipulation. It didn't work. We have a couple of eights here. So it didn't work. But whenever you have the Hierophant and the Strength card, that means the person's a more powerful witch and we're the ones, Gemini, we're the ones over here with that energy, the La forza, what strength? Duh, 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 duh. It's right there. And la papa, gosh, English, come back to me. Strength in the hermit. So when you have the strength in the hermit, it means that whatever witch, whatever energy, whatever magician, whatever practitioner, whatever even Reiki healer is trying to, bruhaha or project the energy or lay hands or whatever, it's less powerful than ours. Okay, it means we're more powerful than whatever person is trying to apply their power, whatever power that they have. They don't even need to be a practitioner. They could be a diplomat. Our portfolio is bigger than theirs, even if we're not in service or a career service. They could be a dancer. We're more better dancer than them. They could be a brisk walker. Well, we walk faster than they do, you know. We could be a coder. Well, our coding language is more elegant and refined or faster and better and less bugs than theirs. Does that make sense? Whatever it is, we best them. It's not better than, oh, but the Empress is here, so it doesn't mean that. But it means we best them. Literally, if we were go up in battle, we would beat them, and it's built in. It's built up. So like they might think, oh, I'm gonna commit my life to finding a way to take you down. All right, but what is a king to a god and what is a god to a non-believer? Sometimes on its premise alone, it's not a good fight, and somebody has a little bit too much ego to sense, to perceive, to discern that. And then there's another read here. Okay, there's another read here that we just had to stand on business. Like we might have needed to do the right thing, the safe thing. We might have needed to follow protocol, policy, procedure, something of that nature. Could we leave behind this sexy, and then we walk into some kind of triumphant victory? But the thing is that it works itself out, and the thing that's being worked out is the emperor that we're fighting. That's how it reads. We did the right thing according to how it looked on the surface, but we walked right into overcoming that thing that we thought we were doing the correctly. So we did something, and the way I say this, like if the circumstances were the same, I would decide I would choose the same thing again. I would act differently. I would make the same. I mean, I would act the same. I would choose the same. I would make the same decision. Although I wish I made a different decision now that all the facts are clear, but if the situation presented itself and everything kind of played out the way it's already played out, I would do the same thing. So we were kind of standing on business, you know, and then we walk right into some kind of situation that gets turned around. Because the way this reads is that we're fighting the thing that wants us, and the thing that wants us is working itself out. So if we're not confused, yeah, let's go ahead and get some oracle cards. Yeah, Hilardo here. So first of all, somebody in our group stole from us, or there was a swift shift change. It can also be that somebody in our group likes us. And I'm detecting this a lot, especially around Leo energy. Somebody in the group likes us, and they're planting seeds in our ear against whoever we want to go towards so that they can come back around towards us. And that's just a pet peeve of mine, personally, me, Ablosita here. If you have access to me right now, shoot your shot. Don't sneak back around and do not wait and see. Don't circle back and don't wait and see. That kind of energy disgusts me. To me, that's beta, and I don't do that. Now, doesn't mean it doesn't work for other people. Maybe that's how other people get down. I don't want to knock it. I don't want to yuck somebody's yum. However, the Empress is alpha. The Emperor is alpha. We do have beta out here, though, Chariot. And I do think that's this the behavior that was taken already. The behavior that we already took, Gemini, was beta behavior. And I do detect that there's somebody here on the periphery that's kind of like they're not they're at least they're not helpful to our situation. They know things that they're withholding, and they can be a Leo rising. Somebody might have their Venus in Aquarius. Somebody might have their Venus in Libra. Somebody might have their Mercury and Venus conjunct. That's me. Somebody might have their Mars in Leo here. Okay, again, that's me. And then that song is coming back. Don't you remind me of someone? Because the song goes on to say the calling of time, the closing of the door. Yeah, okay, so something's coming back with the Chariot, the Eight of Pentacles. Something's working on coming back in. Allegrezza al cuore. You know, so there's a tactical comeback here. There's all three cards of something returning. Okay. And look at us there, all nice, loving, caring, and kind, a little soft, a little cool tempered. Somebody is thinking how to get something up and moving. So I don't like that energy. When a friend is sitting there harboring feelings, homie, shoot your shot or be quiet. Put up or shut up. Stand up or stand up, down, okay? Don't do this mope-a-dope, hanging around, waiting for your little chance. What a loser. I don't mean to be disparaging. That's not going to apply to everybody. Some people don't mind that energy. But let me just tell you, an alpha is not going to tolerate that. Don't wait for your shot, make a shot. Shoot your shot. Don't wait for the time, make the time. Don't wait for your chance, create a chance. Now, a beta can't actually do that. It's going to look weird and awkward when they try to push their way in. You see what I'm saying? But me personally, I would rather you push your way in, you make it happen, you stop what we're doing and say, hey, I'm catching feelings. Can we talk about it? Right? If you're not like that, I don't approach. So speedy. What was I saying? Waiting for the ships to come in. Okay. See, somebody here, they're literally looking at the love that they let go and they wish that they didn't do that. They're literally saying, okay, I put something to bed that I shouldn't have. I'm having all these feelings now that I don't want to because I'm secretly lying to myself that I'm not in love here, that I don't have romantic feelings for somebody. And the situation is going to change. It was stolen. This love was stolen. Clarify this, parte. Yeah, somebody wanted us to kill an opportunity is what this was. Yeah. We're discovering that there's love here, but there was a whole conversation, community gossip about it, or really the ancestors. Clarify this 10 of Cups here. Casi de copa, claro. Okay, so somebody had an ego. Okay, yeah. So yeah, somebody was jealous and desperate, and so they wanted us to be our own worst enemy because they wanted to hold on to us. They didn't want us to surpass them, knowing that if we went towards this love, we would have a transformation and we would be inaccessible to them. Whoever warned us against this connection likes us. Yeah. And they're holding us tight. They don't want to let us go. Okay, little minute. Okay, listen. See, this person, if it, this is a general reading, let me stop. Personally, if don't mess with me, honey, don't do it. You won't live to tell about it, and I don't need to lay hands on you to end you. One lashing of my tongue, you will destroy yourself. Don't be a diabolical little hoe. Yeah, this is a thief, a thief, a thief, a thief. Somebody tried to steal our spot. They tried to trick us out of our spot. Dileranti. See, I thought this was the delirium, but it's the fake fun. So they're being a fake friend. They're being a fake friend. They get enough doting on us, but we need everything. We need the whole 9 yards, and they can only give us a little itty bitty. That's what we call a small offer. Yeah, because they want to be in, and they know that if the things change, that their spot is going to be, because they got their spot by accident just by sticking around the longest, and they're really not doing anything significant with their spot. La vecchia signore. So we are ready to move on to the next phase, and what that is marriage. We want marriage, and this person Yeah, because look, we need somebody to come and be a companion to us. And they're like, aren't I enough? Aren't I enough? What you doing for me? You're not dicking me down. You're not doing no nothing but hindering me and cock blocking me. Excuse my language. Okay, malinconia. It's not negroso, melangrita. It's not. It's becoming evil because fortune is trying to bring something in, and now it's been whittled down. It was a great big everything, and now it's just a small consolation prize. Okay, see, I'm running out of kind words. I'm about to start cursing because this is something that's a precursor to evil here. Right now, it's just selfishness, disgrazia. You know, this person wanting to hold us too tight is actually destroying us, and they're warping our field of vision. Because they can't even, they sit there at the window, come through, pull through, be about the whole thing. Don't just sit there waxing philosophically about the romantic feelings and gestures that you're having and feeling and doing. Be a man, be about it, like a male, female, doesn't matter, don't care. Be the whole everything, not just a little tiny something. That's what I mean. Yeah, because you want access to me, but the way you moving ain't nothing. You acting like basic beta. You're not acting like a alpha or a king. Okay, that's what I need. That's what I need. Yeah, so this is a malady, amalato. This is a sickness, a malady. And you're asking me to co-sign BS, but you're doing it sneaky, which means you'll destroy the thing I have coming towards me, and then you'll try to offer me the little thing you have when you just killed everything. You went ahead and murdered everything so you can give me a little something. Okay, homie. Where you want me to put your dead body? That's what this is. Where do you want me to lay you to rest? I'm sorry. I don't mean to come out like a lion. That's for a private channel, not the public channel. But that did I transmit my message? Because don't not my goodies, not my goodies. Disgrazia. I need to go because I'm out of. Mhm. So this person covets us. They're holding on too tight. Hold on for one more day. Yeah, this person's hoping we fall in love with them or they can. Well, we're stuck in this malady. We're stuck in this toxic situation with this person, and they're being underhanded. They're being underhanded. If you look really closely, there's a mystery to these cards. I love it, Sabila, but I've been using this deck for a couple 100 years. Oh. Yeah, this person doesn't want to let us go. And I'm saving all my love for you. They are just not the business. No, thank you. No, thank you. So I'm getting somebody with the letter M in their name, the letter W or M. It might even be both. And so we were pretty tranquil, but this person, because we probably went out to get the answer for ourselves because when we were listening to them, it was getting confusing. And we want to be calm, and they were introducing some kind of nightmare, suffering, darkness, persecution. When all we wanted to do was keep things simple and retain our serenity, our inner peace. And we might have been lovers in a previous lifetime. So in this lifetime, they're a friend, or a friend is trying to block us from eternal love. It's one of those. It's been an honor and pleasure to serve you. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. If anything I said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, but potentially send a donation. Vertex of Abundance is the galactic temple of ascension, delivering sacred messages from behind the veil. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I do have a supreme name, but that's another name. My name is Serene Priestess Abossi. I was your oracle today. We deliberated the findings from the Daily Oracle by Los Garabeo, Lita Sedila, and then the Panther Oracle by Mr. Daishishta. And we imposed the guidance from This Might Hurt Tarot by Isabella Rotman. Okay, take good care until we meet again. Namaste, Dandava Ashi. Bye, Gemini.